Hi. Hi guys. I hope you're all doing okay. I thought I'd come on today because it's been a while. That I've actually showed my face apart from on a live. So I just want to do. Let me just move this tripod so I can. Oh, that's a little bit better. And so, as I said, it's been a while since I've been on, and I thought I'd do like a little update and what I've been doing and things like that. So first of all, I hope you're all okay. It's winter in the northern hemisphere and it's absolutely bloody freezing. While my friends in Australia are talking to me and they're enjoying the sunshine, I'm absolutely freezing my tits off. But yeah, it is what it is, and so I'm looking forward to the spring, and the clock's going forward. Got a while yet, but something to look forward to. So January, to be honest with you, January's been a bit of a shit show. To be fair, it was 3 weeks ago. My filling came out with part. My filling in my mouth, in my tooth came out with part of my tooth, and so I went to the dentist, and she basically said you've got two options, which was root canal or an extraction. And because I've had root canal before and I was completely fucking traumatized by it, and I said, you know what, do an extraction. So off I went to the dentist last Monday, and I thought, oh, you know what, I'm not a fan of the dentist. I've got anxiety because when I was a child, because I was so scared, the dentist put the gas thing on my face, and obviously I kicked him out of fear, as you do, and he held me down, and I think that's what started my terrible experiences off, basically with the dentists. And then, so needling the gum job, and I thought, this will all be done, over in a minute. No, it wasn't. An hour later, I was still sitting in that fucking chair, because she had to break the tooth into and get it out in two parts. And I thought, you know what, I had to put my left hand up and just tell her to stop, because I thought, if I need to breathe because I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack in a minute. Um, seriously, guys, honestly, that's how scared I was. So an hour later, tooth was out. There you go, job done, home. So obviously, the next couple of days, I had trouble eating, and I had to have soups and stuff like that because I was in so much discomfort, obviously. And then Thursday morning, I woke up and I was in the most excruciating fucking pain ever. And so I had to ring the dentist, go back, and what had happened was I got an infection in the socket, um, which was no fun at all. Honestly, really wasn't. So since then, I've been on antibiotics. It's got better. Obviously, it's not 100%, but I've got one day left of the pills, and we'll see how it goes from there. So anyway, I thought I'd share that unpleasant experience with you all. Since I ain't been on for ages. Um, there's been a lot going on as well because, like, obviously, like, I ain't been so active on lives and things with Levi and other people. Because like life's got in the way, or Levi's not too good with his health. I ain't been too good with mine, so we've had to kind of shelve it for this month. So let's hope February is better month. And so I was, when you got time to kill and things like that. So I've been reading a lot, and I was on some Facebook groups. I'm not going to name the Facebook groups, but I was on a few tarot Facebook groups, and I've left the groups because one of the reasons is this one particular group. I found it kind of disturbing, really, that I have kind of mentioned this before, but it seems now that people are using tarot as a everything, because I was seeing these posts, and somebody put this post up and said, oh, I've got like kind of like mental health problems, I'm depressed, da, 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 da. What deck do you suggest I use? and then there was this all kinds of like comments, oh, I use this, I use this, I use this deck, I use that deck. And I put a comment and I said, you know what? Um, I says basically, and I says, I don't think personally, I says that a tarot deck should be used for mental health problems. Oh God, that was it. Everybody kicked off. Oh, we can't afford healthcare. Da, 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 da. Hang on, love. If you stop spending money on every fucking Kickstarter going that's ever been, on Kickstarter the last 12 months, maybe you could put some of that money aside and afford healthcare. Because, I mean, the thing is, we all know that, we've got some things. I mean, I haven't. I've kind of dealt with it, but some people have got things hidden deep within their subconscious. And if you pull like a card and it kind of like triggers something that's happened in your childhood or something really, really terrible that's happened to you that you've kind of suppressed over the years, and you pull this card and it brings it all forward, to the forefront. Where are you left then? If you've got no therapist and you've got no kind of like professional help, sorry, where are you left? You're left to deal with all this shit. And I'm seeing like all these like people jumping on this bandwagon and saying, oh, you can use this deck like for trauma, you can use this deck for PTSD. No, you can't. Honestly, it's so fucking dangerous. And I just think, it's just like, what, I don't know where we're at, like with tarot, and what, it can't. It's not like a toolbox to like, you know, eradicate world problems and kind of like help you with every single thing that's ever gone on in your life. It's not, it shouldn't be used by that. So I found it kind of sad, and obviously everybody jumped on my back because, like, obviously voiced my opinion. You're not allowed to voice your opinion unless you agree with somebody else. And I'm finding that this is another one of the reasons as well that I've come on today is because everyone has got a different opinion. That's what makes the world go round. Um, so, so as I said, that's what makes the world go round. Sorry, I had an urgent phone call. Um, so it's become like I find now that well, I actually had a message the other day on my Instagram account of somebody I haven't spoken to in a long time, and I did wonder where they'd gone. And this person said to me, "Oh, I'm sorry, I ain't been in touch, da, 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 but I'm keeping away from social media because um, I can't deal with the toxicity that's going around on Instagram and Facebook." And I says, "Well, what do you mean?" Um, and they said to me, they said that, you know, basically tarot is being used now for all the wrong reasons, and people are, kind of voicing too many personal opinions, and she says, like, to me, she said that if you are not in one particular corner, you're bashed or you're called out. And I says, yeah, I agree with you. I says, I really do. And I says, because I've just experienced kind of like a backlash for something I reposted from a friend on my YouTube channel. I've since taken it down because I can't be done with all the fucking bullshit. It's doing my head in. So yeah, um, I don't think that personally. I don't think that tarot should be used for any kind of politics. You know, anything like that. And especially gender politics, all this fucking bullshit that's going around all the time, and people are getting upset because you call them by the wrong pronoun. You know, just grow up, because everyone, you can do whatever you want to do. I've got no problem with that. It's none of my business. But just leave me alone. I do not want to get involved in any of this at all. I am on my Instagram to share posts, my photography. I'm on YouTube to do what I'm doing now, or to do deck reviews. and the occasional live. I do not want to get involved in any kind of like politics, about anything in the world, because there's a time and a place for that. Use fucking Twitter, X in it is called now, for that bullshit. Don't use like, the tarot and things like that to prove a point, because that's not really what the tarot is meant to be used for. So I'm kind of like sick of it. I'm sick of people, keep arguing and jumping down each other's throats or cancelling people because I said the wrong thing. You know what? I'm so over it. I really am. Just, where the unsubscribe button is on here, and where the unfollow button is on Instagram. Honestly, no offense, if you don't, if my kind of opinions and values don't align with yours, that's perfectly fine. I'm adult enough to have a conversation. And if you still don't like the way that conversation's going, well, as I said, you know where the unsubscribe button is. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. There's more to life than social media. It's not the be all and end all. And like, we've got to respect everybody's difference of opinion. We haven't, however, got to fight about it when somebody doesn't agree with somebody. And so I just wanted to kind of clear that up, and just like say what I feel basically. So anyway, that out the way. Deck wise, I've had a couple of decks this year so far. I bought the Nick Bantock decks, the Archeo cards, and his new deck, the River. If you can, I'm gonna actually do a walkthrough on these. So if you've got time to kind of like look further into Nick's work, honestly, they are absolutely phenomenal. I didn't realise how good they were. I haven't got time to show you now the cards, but like I will obviously be doing a walkthrough. Also, I'll be doing a walkthrough of Leah Sharman's new deck as well. So yeah, that's another one I will be doing in the next couple of days. There was something else as well. Oh yeah, yeah. What I forgot to say was, me and my friend Renee from New Angel Tarot, we started a podcast last week, and it's called Tarot Uncancelled. We've just actually recorded our second episode, which is due for release on Friday. Our first one's already up. I'll put all the links in the box and everything below. As you can tell by the title, it's a little bit salty. We're kind of like, talking about things within the community, what we think of the tarot, and obviously we're going to share some opinions, our opinions, on what other people have said to us, but they're too afraid to voice it on social media. So thank you. I just wanted to come on and say hi and let you know I'm still around. It's just been, as I said, January's been a bit of a shit show. And was it the longest month ever? So let's hope that February is nicer, and we can all start being a little bit nicer to each other, because I think that's important now. Love each other and not keep fighting with each other. Respect each other's opinions without falling out. Because life is too short, and I know that's a cliche, but it is also very true. So anyway, I'm going to close this now, guys. Thank you for watching and listening to my bullshit all the time. Love you all, and I will see you definitely next week, where I will be doing a live with Levi on here. I think it's over on Levi's channel actually. But sending love always. Take care. Lovely to see you all, and stay safe. Bye, guys.